Actually, we had to come to this church. So we came, not because of the miracle, just to thank God, and then we stopped. For me, I was loaded with the evil spirit. I had all sorts of things. I was seeing things, I was hallucinating. What I used to see, nobody wants to see in real life. It was hard on me. I couldn't sleep. I went to my GP. They said I've got insomnia. I can go for a week without sleeping. I'll still survive. My niece used to live with me. She would ask me, Auntie, how do you do it? Because I don't know. The strength just comes, but it was all not from God.
Demonic strength.
Yes.
Wicked.
So I can go for days on end without sleeping. So I came to this church. The first day I came to this church, Pastor wasn't on duty. It wasn't on duty. It wasn't here. It was not on the service. So I remember seeing Pastor's wife that day, and when I came, it was hell. I was tormented. People were talking to me, get out. This is not a place for me. This is just too hot for me. And I was just doing things subconsciously. I remember at one time, I don't know what happened, but then I remember my sister talking to me and saying, you have to go face it. You have to go in there. Apparently, I walked out, but I didn't realize I walked out. And then that was the first day. After the service, and then Pastor's wife said to me, I didn't think you were coming back. Because to be honest with you, I was going to run away. So we went. After that, my coming to church started ceasing. I kept on coming with all sorts of excuses, you know. My sister would call me, I was like, you know.
The devil is a liar.
Yeah, it was just one excuse after another. And then sometimes, I remember there was a day, service starts at 12. Around 12:30ish, I've given my sister my word that I was coming. And then I just fell asleep. I don't sleep, but that day I slept like a bit. I slept. I woke up slightly after 3 when the service has ended. But to God's glory, I knew everyone was praying for me in church. But one person in particular, Pastor Edith, she didn't give up on me. She was calling me. She was actually harassing me on my phone. She was like, she would pray for me and all of that. So I started coming back to church. When I stepped my foot through that door, and then my torment would start. I was distracted. And then I was...
When she steps her foot through that door, the Holy Ghost.
So coming in, as soon as, you know, I will have extra strength. It's like people would just come onto me. Nobody could hold me. I remember there was a day I was under that evil attack. I clenched my fist like this. I will never forget. Somebody was trying to open my hand. They couldn't. I think it was you. They could not. I could feel my tongue. Somebody pulling my tongue. The first day the devil attacked me here, I think I misbehaved. I scattered this whole place down. I brought it all down. And then I think I fell. My right arm is not functioning well up to now. I kept on coming, it kept on happening, it kept on repeating, and my pattern kept on going 1-2 days in church, and then the next week I won't come, and then so Pastor had a word with me. He was very stern with me and said, if you're going to come, you have to come, or else this thing will keep disturbing you. I have a niece, Aliyah. Aliyah will pray for me. Auntie, why didn't you go to church? You know, everybody's praying for you. Yes. She was calling me on the phone, and her mom, but I didn't tell her that. You know, she was calling me, Auntie, but we still love you if they're praying for you. So one day I came to church, and it was a long, I used to take that time, and I told my sister, I said, I don't think I'll go back to church because I'm ashamed. I was very ashamed. I felt that I was being judged.
That is the devil.
Yeah, I felt it was just excuses, coming up with excuses. So eventually, Pastor they decided to go to my house to deliver me. On my chest, I don't know what was that. It was like balloons. Like every balloon, I would pop my chest. For every pop I pop, in my head or in the spirit, I'll feel like I'm popping a balloon. Then I'll feel at ease. But it's like I was so, it was pulling my skin, it was pulling but I have to pop it. I kept on beating myself, the next day my whole chest was red. My side, everywhere, I was just you know, I eventually had my deliverance.
Somebody clap for Jesus. Somebody clap for Jesus. Another clap for Jesus.
I eventually had my deliverance. I gave my life to Christ. I've been consistent. I've been praying. And then last week, I remember the last day before I had my deliverance at my house, Pastor was like, I was possessed with a serpentine spirit. So after the deliverance, it was like a couple of weeks or months ago. Last week I had a phone call from Africa, and my friend was like, coincidentally, I was told I was possessed with serpentine spirit. And last week my friend called me, and my friend was like, guess what we saw at your house? I was like, what? They said they saw a snake at my house, but the snake was killed.
Shout hallelujah.
Thank God for my life. But before my friend told me that my mom had a dream about a snake also, the snake was running away. So I just want to thank God for my life. I thank God for everyone in this church. I thank God for all the elders in this church, because you guys take time out of your time to pray for